Let's see what Toby's able to do here. We've said about these cars not drafting well, but this long straight, you get to a point you do pick up a pretty good toe. Toby again pops to the outside. He's got a nose ahead here.
As they're going to go side by side through here. Can Grahovic clear him? He slides it a little bit. Going to give James the run. Grahovic, is he going to give him that inside lane? No, he doesn't. But this is going to give Austin Smith a big run coming off of turn 3.
He's got a head of steam built up here. Just over 1 minute to go. Up front, Smithson half a second clear of Gonzalez. In TCR, in TCA, Gonzalez, the other one. Tyler, oh, look at this, side by side. And now Clay's gonna try the over-under. Toby opened the door up with that little slide.
He's going
close. Oh, there's a touch.
He gets into him. Toby grabs it, he's running wide. Clay's gonna get through, and others.
Is Austin gonna be able to get, yep, he's around the outside.
Toby just trying to recover here, get it back together. Super aggressive move there by James Clay. Just got into the left rear fender of Toby. Big moment, he caught it, but he's lost the lead and dropped down to 3rd right now. He's probably fired up.
Yes.
Probably good news for James Clay that he's now got a buffer, because I think Toby would be going after him.
How about this run by Austin Smith? He has got that Auto Technic BMW singing right now.
As we've said many times this weekend, James Clay is not afraid to get his elbows out.
He's got a margin here. Is Toby going to be able to do something? He's swinging to the outside of Austin.
Says final lap. That's the final lap for the TCR field, not for these guys. They should get 2 more corners plus 1 full more lap.
And Toby's through, back into 2nd in Austin. Oh, and a touch. Capizzi didn't, as Austin had to slow down.
This is going to be really tight into
close.
13. Can they survive it? Looks like they did. Capizzi is through and up to 3rd. Now Grahovic is going to get his head down and try and chase after James Clay. And you know he's going to be fired up after that move up into turn 6.
You bet. And you know that that was a gentlemanly move by Austin Smith, because if he hadn't just dipped the brake there at Billy Mitchell, that would have been sketchy. Final lap. Smithson has opened that margin up just a little bit in the front to 7/10 right now. Again in TCA, Gonzalez has 7/10 over Boehm, then a gap back to Mejia. There they are. Coming up, Smithson.
Oh, and he's off the power. He got wide there, had to give it a big lift, it looked like, on exit at turn 14, but he's got enough of a gap.
So he could be going for his 2nd straight win. This one from pole. What a race in the Quello DXDT Honda Civic Type R. Smithson getting win number 2 in a row. Victor Gonzalez for VGMC Fiebrews. And Magic comes home in 2nd. And then this battle. Toby's there.
He is there, and he's going to be fired up, I can tell you that.
You bet. He will throw everything at this here. He carries so much speed through the carousel and kink. You'd think
he's right there. He's got a big run. How much does he want it right now? Got to be thinking about an overtake down into turn 12. He's got to set this up, but you know Clay's going to get super defensive on that run into Canada corner. Traffic up ahead.
Oh boy.
Will that play a part in this result?
Here we go, Gonzalez to the line. Boehm closed it way up, but Gonzalez, after a torturous race yesterday, comes back, picks up the win, and look at this, side by side, Grahovic is through, using traffic as a pick. Now he's got to make sure he doesn't overslow or overrun the exit here. Wow, he carried speed through the kink.
Oh, he really did. He just set that up perfectly and gets the run on James, and the car was in the way there, the TCA car. More traffic up ahead for Toby Grahovic.
That's Shizin, and he stays as out of the way as he possibly can. It's a drag race, and I thought Clay might have the speed, but that little wiggle when the car stepped out right on that apex or exit curb It is so close, coming to the line. Grahovic, you can't even see the nose of Clay, but Grahovic hangs on for a win at what he very much considers his home track. But what a battle between two of the very best in this division, Grahovic and Clay. Wow.
That was amazing. To be dropped down to third with a little bump and run by James Clay for Toby Grahovic to respond. Here's the run, he gets through the kink. Here's the replay. Just massive speed through there, and I've always felt that James Clay was a bit vulnerable with the handling. Toby just gets the run here, pops out to the left side, and is able to clear Clay. Clay had to be thinking about that mini in his way as well, distracted him enough for Toby to get to the apex first into Canada corner.
Well, Clay clearly thought he was going for the inside.